Welcome back to the JIT training. Hope you have gone through the uh, session 1 and session 2 training recordings. So in this session, we'll learn few more JIT commands. Tag, JIT tag. So let's learn what JIT tag is. Say if you want to mark milestones in the source code development, software development, then you can use JIT tag. So JIT tag uh, will help you to mark milestones uh, in software development. Say you want to make a release, then you can use this JIT tag. Uh, so the command would be, so for example, now let's use the JIT log. So here we are. So this is the top of the tree. There are a lot of commits you can see here, right? So there are a lot of commits. So yeah, let me switch to the master branch. Okay. Okay. Now say we want to create a tag for this commit. And then the reason we are creating a tag is we are going to make a release. So we can use the JIT tag -a, and then let's call this as version 010000, and then that should be followed by the commit ID. So this is the commit ID, and then let's say -m release 010000. Okay, so we created the tag, and then uh, how to view the tag. So JIT tag -n is the command. So we can see over here the tag, and then if we do JIT log, we can see that a tag has been created for this. So we would have to push this tag to the remote, so that if anybody else clones the remote repo or pulls the remote repo, then they will get the tag as well. So how to push the tags? The command is git push origin -tags. Okay, now we will go back to the remote. So this is the, where is our repo? So tester app repo. So this is our repo. Let's click on browse, and then you can see under tags there is a tag v010000. So for the release, we have created a tag, and then say if anybody else pulls the source, then they will get the tag as well. Okay, let's give it a try. I will delete this repo and then clone once again. Okay, git log, you can see there is a tag created for this, and then also git tag -n, we can see the tag. So say uh, say here we are, and then say many commits get merged to this master as days go by, and then after some time, if a bug is reported, so the bug will be reported for the release that was made, that is version 010000. Then we would have to check the cause of the bug. Then what we can do, we can check out the tag. Say this was the right. Okay. So if we check branch, it will say here detached that 010000. To understand more clearly, what I will do is uh, we will check out this. We'll check out the source until the tag. After adding some more commits to this branch. So I will switch back to the master. Okay. So I'm on master. So uh, now let's learn what cherry pick is. So uh, open the tester app repo, and then here there is a branch, cherry pick a demo branch. So this branch is on the remote, and then on that branch there is a extra commit called delay added. So as we can see, git branch, if we do, we see that we are on the master branch, and then the last commit on the master branch is this. That is some merge that has been done by Shriyari. So and on the remote, uh, there were many branches. You could see that there is master branch, there is cherry pick demo branch, div test branch. So let me click on cherry pick demo branch. There I see an extra commit uh, called delay added. So which is not in my, which is not on the master. So I can take this, copy this commit ID, and then I copied this, and then zip cherry pick followed by the commit ID. Now I see I got that. Did you understand? So what I did is I was on the master branch, and then I created a branch that is test, and I did cherry pick of the commit ID. So by that, what happened? I got the change onto the test branch. So the last commit was this one. Over this, you can see here. Say in a team, many developers will be there. So say your colleague told you that he has done, he debug something, and he has a fix which is pushed for review, but it is still not at merged. It is still not at reviewed and merged to the master. It is still waiting for uh, approval, review, and approval to be merged to the master. But you would want to test that fix. So what you can do is you can do cherry pick. So this is the way to get a commit onto your branch. Now what you can do, so on your branch, uh, so the master is uh, over here. So this is the last commit on the master, and then a new commit was added to your local workspace onto the branch test, onto the branch test. Now what you can do, you can test this fix. So this commit, say your colleague told that it fixes some issue, then you can uh, do a cherry pick, get this commit, and then you can build the image and then test it. So this is all about cherry pick. Now let's go back to the tag. So the tag is over here, right? So now if you do git checkout of this tag, okay, now let's see what branch are we on. It says head detached at version 010000. Git log. See, it is the source code is until uh, the commit where the tag was created. Now, say if a bug is released, sorry, if a bug was raised for the release version 010000, you can check out the tag. So, and you will get the source until the release, and then you can investigate the cause of the bug. You can, for investigating the bug, you can do a lot of things. You can add debug prints, generate the image, flash it onto the target, and then root cause the issue. So adding debug prints and then debugging is one of the ways. Okay. So now what shall we do next? Okay, so we'll see what the change ID is in gerrit. Okay, so now I will push this for review. Git push origin. So I have a change. So this is the change. So git push origin 8:refs for master. I'm pushing this change for the review. Okay, so I copy this and then I open this PR. I have the review rights as well, so I can review this PR. I can also check what the change is. So I will click on this. I see addition of two lines. Int I is equal to 100, and then while I minus minus. So this adds delay. So say when a PR is raised, a reviewer will take a look at it. So if some changes are required, so the change can be requested by the reviewer. What I will do is I will give -1 because I'm not happy with this. So I'll say increase the delay count to 200. So I given minus. So this, so now this change ID, if we do git log, we see something called change ID. So now a change for the PR that was raised was requested by the reviewer. Now we would have, so as the reviewer requested the change has to be done. So what was that file? Tools I2C get.c. Okay, so here we go. So the request was to change to 200. Okay, now I will amend the commit. So first let me git add tools I to C get dot C. Okay, and I will do amend. So I amend it. Now, if we see, can you see over here? Uh, the delay count has been increased to 200 from 100. So now I will push again. Git push origin, hit colon refs for master. Okay, so here we go. It's nothing but 174,323, right? That's nothing but this one. I'll refresh the page. Okay, so here, can you see over here? So updated patch set 2. So there are two patch sets, base and then patch set 1 and patch set 2. So if we check the patch set 1, and then the change was 100. So from the base to the patch set 1, the change was these two lines, the initial change. So from base to patch set 2, the change was these two lines. Say from patch set 1 to patch set 2, the change was, so this only 1 has been changed to 2. Okay, so this change ID is used by gerrit. The change ID, this change ID is used by the gerrit. So the first time with I is equal to 100, a change was pushed. And then when the second time, when the same commit was amended and pushed, the change ID was same as the previous change ID. Hence, the review went for the same PR. So this change ID is used by gerrit to club all the patch sets pertaining to a PR. As long as you keep the change ID same, the patch sets that you raise by doing a amend of the commit will go to the same PR. So this command git push origin 8 colon refs for master is used to raise a review for master. This master, this is the branch name. Here the master is the branch name. So you can choose any branch for which you would like to raise the review. When you use refs for, so it is a review request. Let me do one thing. Let me merge this change. Not all of you will have this review permission. So this, whoever has this +1 and -1, so, what I intend to say is whoever has the permission to give +1, -1 for a PR, they are peer reviewers. whoever has the right to give +2 -2, they have the ultimate rights, so they can approve the final PR, and they also have the right to merge it to master. So as I have the right, I will give +2, and then verified, yes, I have build success. So this usually build success, this is taken care when gerrit is integrated to the Jenkins pipeline. So when you raise a PR, uh, so a build will be triggered. If the build is successful, then the Jenkins CI/CD pipeline will give +1. Okay, so I've given a code review, I've given +2. +2 means looks good to me, approved. Okay, so submit will merge this change uh, onto the master. Okay, done. This is merged to the master. Okay, so git push origin 8:refs for master is a way to raise review. Now say I don't want to raise a review. I want to push the change directly onto a branch. Not all will have this right. So it all depends on what rights the administrator has given to every individual in the project. So for the repo that was created, I have all the rights. So I will show a way that is the command that needs to be used to push the changes directly onto the branch without review. But my advice is never use this command. Always raise a review request, let it be reviewed by peers, and then finally by someone who has the authority to approve, and then afterwards let it be merged. So never directly push a change onto a branch, but still I'll show you now how to directly push a change onto a branch. So let me check out this test. Okay, so now what I will do, let me create temp.c, and then uh, okay, so we have this dummy function. So git push origin at colon. Yes, so this is the command. Git push origin head colon branch name will push the chain directly onto the branch. No review. Okay. Actually, this test branch didn't exist, and it was created fresh on the remote. What I meant to say is this test branch existed in the local, but not on the remote. It was not present on the remote. So it was created fresh. Can you see a new branch? So, and then it is pushed. So let's take a look at it. Tester app repo. and then browse. Okay, so test is the branch. Okay, so here you can see dummy function. This is the last commit on the test branch. So now again, what I will do, let me so I added one more function, and then I did a git add. Now the changes in the temp.c file are in the staging area, and then I will. Okay, git push origin it colon test. So this time, can you see the last time it's like it showed new branch because on remote this branch didn't exist. This time the branch existed on the remote, the test branch existed on the remote. We just pushed the commit directly onto the test branch without review. I advise never to follow this approach. Always use refs for followed by branch name, raise a review request, let it be peer reviewed, and then let the final approver take a view of the changes. If the final approver is okay, then he or she will give +2 and then merge it to the branch for which the PR was raised. Next, let's take a look at JIT submodules. So JIT submodule, say we want to add another repo as a submodule. We would have to use JIT submodule. Before that, let us do ls-a. So here you can see .jit directory, right? So this informs us that this is a repo. So by say if there is a another repo we want to add as a submodule, now we'll use git submodule command. So here is one more branch, core.io tester app. So we will add say we want to use this core.io tester app as part of our project. See, this core.io tester app is an independent repo. Say this provides some library. We want to make use of that library, the functions which are defined by the library. So a different team, a separate team owns this core.io tester app repo. They develop this library. We want to make use of the core.io tester app library in our project. For that, we'll use JIT submodule. Okay, the command would be git submodule add. Okay. And then before that, let me check the branch that I'm on. Test. Okay, fine, no issues. When we raise a PR, we should not be on master. For this, for raising a PR, we should be on a relevant a branch which is named appropriately. So master, to start with, the master should be to start with, the local master should be in sync with the remote master. For that, we use git pull command, and afterwards we do git checkout -b, and we give a relevant name to the new branch that is being created. So, and on the new branch, we make relevant changes, that is the required changes for which we are raising the PR. And then we raise a review request. Now, as already I have a branch and I'm on that branch test branch, I'll make use of this branch to showcase the usage of git submodule. Okay, git submodule add, and then so can you see here Core IO tester app? Okay, so my user ID is 6EEEQT. And then what is my password? Okay, now let's see git status. Can you see here two new files, git modules, Core IO tester app? We'll open and check what this git modules is. So it says path Core IO tester app, and then the URL is this. Okay, and then a new file. So can you see here it has two directories and one file lib.c. So this got added. So as I told, it's a library. It contains some functions, fact and add. Okay, now I will push these changes. Git add. So git submodule add will uh, take care of moving the files to the staging area. That's the reason without we explicitly using git add command, we can see that already these two files are in staging area. So now I'll prepare a commit. So add it. What was the repo name? Core IO tester app. Added Core IO tester app as sub module. Okay, now git push origin @refs for master password. Okay, a review has been raised. Okay, I'll copy this URL. Okay, so we can see here two files. We already took a look at this file and Core IO tester app. See this Core IO tester app, we can see there is some commit ID. So this will match. So we will go inside the directory and let's say ls-a. Here also we see this .git. So whichever directory has a .git means that it's a repo. And then we'll do git log. As I told, if it has .git, it's a repo. So you can see here, right? A0602. This is the commit ID. This commit ID A060. You can see here, right? So that this means that the tester app repo will use the source code of Core IO tester app until this commit ID. Though this is a directory, we did git submodule add and a new directory got added. That is nothing but Core IO tester app. By git submodule add, we added a different repo to our project and it's a directory Core IO tester app. And inside this, we see two directories and a file. And if we do git log, as it's a repo, we can see 3 commits. And then this is the commit ID of the top of the tree. That is the last commit on the master branch. And here we see that the PR that we raised, the directory is not showing up, but it is showing up only the commit ID. So this shows only the commit ID is tracked. Okay, as I have the right to review, I will approve this. Now I will submit. By submit, I'm merging this change onto the master. Okay, merged. Okay, now what I will do is I will delete this tester app repo. I deleted. I will clone it fresh. There's a reason behind me doing it. I'll clone this fresh. The reason is I want to show you something. Okay, I do a git log. So this is the last change that I merged onto the master. That is added Core IO tester app as submodule. Okay, inside this, there is Core IO tester app. ls, there is nothing. Core IO tester app, we saw that. Let us do ls-a, nothing. Not even the .git which existed. In addition to this, we add 2 directories, one lib.c. So In order to get that, we would have to execute one more command. The command is this one, git submodule update init recursive. Okay. 6EEHUT password. Okay. Now we will go inside the Core tester app, which was added as a submodule for this project. And let's do, now it is back. So you would have to use this git submodule update init recursive. Git submodule update hyphen init hyphen recursive command. Okay, hyphen recursive is, say, if we have more than one submodule, then this recursive will pull all those submodules. Okay, say now I want to showcase. I will again delete this repo because I want to show you another way to achieve the same result. Okay. So I will clone again. I'm cloning the tester app repo once again. Okay, so when we clone, we would have to use this command line option. So git clone hyphen recurse submodules. Okay, password. Okay, so we'll go inside tester app repo. So the Core tester app will go inside Core tester app. This time we have both the directories lib.c file as well. So using git submodule add, we add another repo as a uh, uh, sub project for our project. And then git submodule update init recursive helps us to pull the changes from into the submodule. So while cloning the repo itself, if we use this command line option, so the first time itself, the submodule code also gets pulled in. Now let's do one thing. Corebo tester app. Let's clone this. Let me check. Oh, I've already cloned. Let me delete that. I've already deleted it. So I'm cloning this Core tester app. Okay, I will go inside this Core tester app. ls. Okay, I will add, say, another function to this library. Okay. Wrong command. Wrong command. Okay. Okay. So git add lib.c git. Okay. Before that, so initial lib functions added. So now git commit -s subtract function added. Okay, git log and see sub function added. Git push origin head colon refs for master. Okay, copy. I'll copy this URL. I paste this and then I check for the changes. Okay, so these are the changes. I'm okay with this change. I approve. And then I submit the change that is merged to the master. Okay, I go back to my master and then git branch. I'm on my master. I'm on my master and the last change is this. So I do a git pull. By git pull, I should get the latest change that was merged to master. We can see here that change has been pulled. Sub function added. Now I will what I will do. So to the library repo, an additional commit was added. So now I deleted the repo. What I will do, I will tester app repo. Okay. So yeah, we already have the command. I will do a reverse search using Control R. See clone. So I am cloning this jitter tester app repo. Okay, I'm cloning the tester app repo. As I've used recurse submodules, it will also pull in the changes of the Core IO tester app, which is added as a submodule. Okay, so we will go inside tester app repo. We see here the Core IO tester app exists. We change the directory and go inside Core IO tester app, and let's do git log. Initial library functions added, but few minutes back, what did we do? We added an additional commit, right? We added an additional commit. So we will go back inside the Core IO tester app. If we see here, there is an additional commit that is sub function added. Why didn't we get? Why don't we see that here? Why is that commit is missing? The reason is, as we saw here, when we merge the okay, we will see it here itself. Right? So when we added this, so we'll see the difference of this git show of this commit. You can see here, right? The commit is this one. Now we would have to change this to the so the tester app repo still has this commit. We would have to change it to this one. So for that, what we need to do is git pull. If we do inside the Core IO tester app, so as a change to the master, this modified Core IO tester app has come. Git add Core IO tester app. Now git commit -s. So synced that okay. Core IO tester app made changes to track uh, Okay, so if we see, okay, so a new commit has been now git push origin 8 : refs for master. So now let me, okay, I'll copy this URL. I'll see the change. You can see here, right? The commit ID has been changed from A0602 to C46CF7 to track the latest change in the Core tester app. So what I will do, I will give a +2 approve and submit. So I will clone the tester app once again to show that now we have the latest changes of the Core tester app. Okay, I'll go inside the Core tester app and then do git log. Can you see here now? The subtract function added. So previously it was here, now it has come here. So this is about the git submodule. And then git rebase. Uh, there are a lot of things in git rebase. I will show you 2 use cases of git rebase. Say I want to merge these two into, say instead of having two commits, I want to have a single commit. So for that, git rebase -i head head tilde 2. Git rebase -i head tilde 2. So I'll change this pic to squash. Okay, and then write and quit. So I want to retain this added Core tester app as submodule. Okay. Okay, now let's see git log. So okay, so previously there were two commits, right? So that has been now we see only one commit for that. So you can see here, right? So there is only one commit now. The top two commits have been squashed into a single commit. So previously there were two commits. The first commit was it had this change, and then here the commit ID was different. And then the later I added one more commit wherein I pulled the latest changes of this core IO tester app. As a result, I got the new commit ID. So there were two commits. Now using git rebase command, I squashed the two commits which were on the top of the branch into a single commit. This is one use case of git rebase. And then say git log. Say I want to I'll take this commit. See, there are a lot of commits. Say I want to change some commit which is somewhere at the bottom. So this is the top of the tree. So I scroll down and I want to change this commit. So for that, uh, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to change the seventh commit. So for that, I will use git rebase -i head till 7. So you can see here, I want to change this one. So I will change that one. For that, I oh, I'll change this pick to edit. The count 7 that I used was wrong. So there is a that's the reason we see additional commits. Otherwise, this would have been at the top. So if I had used 5, that would have been correct. So 7 is wrong, but still no issues. And in order to find the in order to find out how deep is a particular commit, there is a git command for that as well. So as I'm interested to change this commit, I change this pick word to edit, and I will write and quit. Now I will say git commit -hyphen amend. So, see, you can also to this commit which we are amending, you can add new files, delete files, or modify existing file. Right now, I will just change the commit message. So this fixes I2C timeout issue. I will change this statement to changing commit message, and then I'll save and quit. Okay, I will do git log. Okay, so still I don't see that commit. So git rebase -hyphen continue. Okay, successfully rebased and updated refs its master. Now let's do git log. So I'm scrolling down using the down arrow key. Can you see here? This is the commit which I changed. I changed the commit message. So these are out of many 2 use cases of Git rebase. Next, we will see, we will learn Git init. In order to work, first the system administrator has to set up the repo, the gerrit repo on the remote. Then only you can clone, make changes to the repo, add new files, uh, build the repo, and then submit the changes for review. And then after review approval, uh, the changes get merged to the master, and then others can clone or pull in the changes. So this is how the software development goes on. Say the system administrator uh, uh, has not created the repo on the gerrit, the remote repo is not created. The system administrator is delaying the creation of the repo on the remote. But you want to start the development. In that case, what you can do is you can create your local repo. So I'm first I will create a directory, make dir my project. I just created a directory, chain directory, my project. So git init dot, okay, git init dot added a dot git directory. Let's see that using ls-a command. Can you see your dot git? So now I'll say vi lib.c. So what I will say, int at int x comma y return x plus y. So I added subtract function as well. Now I will do git add lib.c git commit -s added add and subtract functions git log. So I did a git log. You can see that there is one commit by me, added add and sub functions. If I do git show, we can see that uh, using git show, we can see the changes pertaining to the commit that I just made. So in this way, uh, you can start your development work and then also track the changes by creating a local repo. So you are unblocked. Now you need not have to wait for the system administrator to create the repo. So you created a local repo and now you can start working. So in the 3 git sessions, I've discussed most of the git commands. Right? We have discussed most of the JIT commands. So JIT add, JIT AM, JIT branch, JIT checkout, cherry pick. So most of the JIT commands were discussed in the 3 JIT sessions. So hope you will be making use of all these JIT commands. Thank you all.